Hello and welcome back to Dredge Creek. I know it's been a little bit. I'm gonna hopefully have better audio this time as well. So we're gonna get back to it, kind of where we started off. We ended here with a little bit of a load of logs, so I think that's what we're gonna do again. We're gonna go back and back over to our field and kind of start loading up some more logs. I know last time I said I wanted to buy a combine, and I saw this one on the sale, but I really don't think it's going to make a lot of sense this early to buy a combine, just because we don't really have anything to harvest. And there's a few cheaper options, even brand new, that I could do instead. So let's get back to the yard, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at some options as far as getting things planted. I think that's going to be our best bet, is to today get things planted before we switch and sleep for the night. Alright, so here we are back at the yard. I'm just going to park up this trailer. Obviously we have a bunch of wood that we can still sell, but I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of items first from the store and really, start getting this field planted, because I think it's cultivated at this point. Yeah, I believe so. So it's harvested. Let's see if we can take a look. Yep, cultivated. Alright, so it's actually going to be ready to be planted. So let's go over to the store, and we'll see what kind of planter we can fit on this guy for a reasonable price. Obviously I don't want to spend all my money. Alright, here we are in town. So it's a nice small town going on here. We've got the shop right here on our right. I don't think you guys were at the shop with me last time while I was doing the setup, but alright. So we're gonna pull in, park here, and then we'll take a look. Alright, so we don't need to cultivate right now, so we're really just gonna need to do either a seeder or a planter. I think I'm going to do cedar because it's just going to give us more options for a little bit easier, easier to harvest things. So, alright, so I've got everything as small as a 2.5, but I feel like that might be too small. Same with that with the 3. We've got 4 that I use on my other series. Kind of want to stay within, a decent budget. That one's a little bit cheaty. 6 meters. This only has 100 horsepower, so I think we're going to be kind of limited. Alright, so I think we're going to use 4, 3. Alright, we'll use this one here. So, no, we don't need that. What color? Does it cost to change the color? It doesn't. Maybe we'll try to get close to our here's color. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alright, so I've got this guy here. And then we are going to need some seed for it as well. So let's do some seed bags. I'll only need one, I think. I think it only holds 500 liters, it said, of seed. So let's see. Yep, 500 liters. Alright, so I'll leave that bag there just because I don't have a front loader or anything to take it home with. And we'll go back and we'll actually get started with the planting, the sowing. Alright, here we are. Let's see. Alright, so something that I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to use courseplay in this series. So let's see what we can do. We'll do... Don't have anything to pick up with, but you know what, why don't we do barley? Or actually, we'll stick to just the standard wheat for this one. And then I'm going to try to set up courseplay, and if it doesn't work, I'll just cut it out. Alright, so it looks like we've got that going. Oh, want the HUD on, I just want help window off. Okay. Alright, so we've got courseplay going. So what he's going to do is a couple of headlands, and then he's going to actually start doing, rows down the center, and he'll skip a row every time. So I'll let you guys watch a little bit of it in a time lapse. See how it goes. Hopefully it's smooth, and then a minute or two in, I'll go ahead and start cutting wood and adding it to the trailer while he's doing this. Alright, it looks like he's actually blocked by an object, but he did end up finishing the headlands. So, I'm just going to use a normal worker. Courseplay has never really worked all that great for me. I'm new to it though, so it's probably me being, having some user error, but I'll start it off on a standard worker, and then we'll go ahead and start cutting some trees. Perfect. Got into my little truck here. Still haven't used that yet, but find out if it was a good purchase sooner or later. Alright. Looks like our worker is all done, and that is all planted and growing. So we've got some nice wheat in there. Alright. So that works. What I'm going to do is I'll pull this guy over to this side, and then I can actually move this trailer so we can load up a little bit more wood. I'm really running out of wood. I have a couple of trees over there, and then the last little bit over there. But definitely not as much as I expected to have. So gonna have to find a way to get a really cheap harvester. That way we can start making money other ways. Because not gonna work out doing just the trees. Alright, so this is actually my first like kind of uniform stack right here. Actually looks almost good. Alright, let's keep loading up some of this wood, and then we'll go ahead and sell some and see what we get for it. Alright, I'd say that's a full load. I've got one kind of straggler there. Alright. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go sell this. And then I think we might invest in that roller that we saw in the sale. So I think that'll help, you know, to 2.5% gain to our yield. And that'll definitely make a difference. I just want to see what kind of harvester cost we're going to be looking at before we do that, though. So I'll meet you guys over at the sawmill. Alright, here we are back at the sawmill. Let's see what kind of money we get for this load. Let's hope I can pull it in here without flipping it over. Alright, let's see what kind of money we get. Alright, that wasn't bad. 92.20. Okay. We'll take that. Actually, let me check them. Do we have no environmental score? Okay. That's probably because I didn't check any of our soil. Alright, that's fine though. That's fine. That's this side. Alright. So, definitely a decent price there. 9,900 I think it was. Alright, so that'll put us in a better spot as far as being able to purchase a combine. So let's see what kind of options we have for harvesters. Alright, so I do have this one only for corn though. Kind of a cool idea, just a pull behind for a tractor, which is nice. So we might try that at some point when we do corn, but we'll see, we'll see. I have this guy here, the FMZ Vistula. This guy is going to have 1,500 liters. It's going to be able to do just about everything, including corn, which is kind of weird. Does it? It says it does corn as well, so maybe it'll just do it with that header. Okay. Same thing with the Massey Ferguson. So I've got 1,500 for $2,000 more. It's the same size. Yeah, I think we'll probably go with this one. The Bison takes, you know, it's got a lot more room in it, but I don't really want to spend all of our money. I think the 12,000 is going to be a pretty good amount to spend on that combine. Oh, now it won't let me back into the harvest. There we go. Okay. Alright, so as far as wool brands go, nope, we'll go for the cheapest ones. Stickers, same thing. Alright, I guess we'll just keep it. You know what? Yeah, I like that white. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that for free. Alright, so there we go. We have our combine. So that's definitely good. So that means I also have enough money for this roller. So, you know what? Let's do the roller too. Alright, so now I've got a harvester. We've got a roller. I'm going to have to go grab the roller from the store. And then I'll meet you guys back at the yard once I do that. Alright, here we are back at the store. We've picked up our roller. It does say it needs 130 horsepower, and I believe this tractor is only 100 exactly. But I think that'll be okay. What we'll do is we'll be on flatland, so I think it'll be okay anyway. We'll give it a try, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's take another ride back to the yard. Alright, so I think I'm going to do the rolling myself. Might actually be tough because I can't really tell where we've planted and where we've rolled that well, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, so we're just going to do this last little strip on our own. Kind of right down here in the middle. Actually, this might have already been done. This might count. Let's see what needs rolling. Ah, no, we got a little strip here we'll do. Alright, and then I think that's going to be it for the day. We'll be planted. We'll be rolled. We've got some income from the wood. So we've got a little bit of money still left in the bank, $5,100. And we still have a little bit of wood left that we can use for next time to make a little bit more money. You see that over there by the barn? And then that over there on the other side of my house and barn as well. So, yeah, let's park this up inside. I think this will be the first piece of equipment we'll actually be able to store inside this raggedy old barn. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. Oh, I know we can. I know we can. I've got faith. I've got faith. Oh, I've got no faith. Never mind. All right. That's not going to happen. All right. This barn might just need to come down. I hope I don't have to pay to do that. All right. So let's park this up in the front. And then this will probably end up being my yard expansion, at least. I might take that barn down over there and change the house too. But that'll be kind of later down the line. I think this side we're going to take this barn down and kind of see where we can go from there, make our own little yard out of it. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. You have a great rest of your day. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, more than you'll ever know. So I really do appreciate anyone who likes and subscribes for me. And it's free. You can always undo it. All right? You guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.